The US president has been in action again, if we can say as much. He says that he'll be imposing a raft of emergency sanctions now on Colombia after the country refused to accept 2 flights carrying migrants which had departed from California earlier on Sunday. Washington is set now to slap tariffs of 25% on all Colombian goods coming into the United States, and that could rise to 50% in 1 week. Let's get an update now with France 24's Washington correspondent, Fraser Jackson. Fraser, thanks so much for joining us. A heavy-handed response from Donald Trump, and almost immediately.
Yeah, of course, we used to seeing these things from Donald Trump. He has threatened such kind of actions in the past, and it follows the movement by Colombia to reject 2 government flights to allow to land that were carrying Colombian nationals that Donald Trump says were illegal criminals within the United States. Well, Donald Trump's retribution has been swift, and it has been quite wide-ranging. Speaking on his social media platform, Truth.
Like I said from the outset, this administration makes the Biden administration look like touche turtle, a slow turtle. They have had a plan in place, I am convinced, for decades. I've never seen anything move so fast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am French Shot Pearson. Happy Sunday, January 26th of 2025, 6:17 p.m. How are you? You know, I just did a video a little while ago. I want to put this one out there because it is interrelated. I just did this video. Trump and the Pope at odds on immigration. They're buying time. They're acting out things in our space. But the goal is a one world system. That $500 billion plus other billions of dollars which have issued as America spearheads this golden age, this tech, whatever you want to call it, this new age movement, maybe this 666 movement they don't want to explain to you about, it's moving at lightning speed. And they need time to set the thing up. Might take a year and a half, whatever, but they got it going on. And like I predict, Trump will lose in the end. Trump can't beat the Pope and he can't beat the tech people. Now, he put his boxing gloves on a Sunday. Come on, Trump, relax, it's Sunday. No, he got his boxing gloves on. And he whoop it up on Colombia. I'm gonna slap you with these tariffs. I'm gonna slap you with these tariffs. 25% now, and a week later, 50. There goes that 50 again. People, they are working in sync. The nations and countries of the world, they are working in sync. The Antichrist is alive. I believe that with all my heart. The signs are there. And they have a hidden agenda. And they are cooperating. They are working in sync. And I'm going to show you by the numbers how it all falls together. And I'll let you decide. Check this out.
President took great exception with that. Gustavo Petro, he's more of what's considered a left-wing socialist politician in Latin American politics. And I'm not just saying that. He describes himself as a socialist as well. And so he kind of pushed back. He says, hey, this is not dignified. I don't want military flights down here with Colombian citizens coming down from the United States. It just doesn't look right. And he pushed back and says, we will not accept them. And so President Trump turned around and said, well, we're going to slap a 25% tariff on all Colombian goods coming into the U.S. And if we don't resolve it in the week, it's going to go up to 50%. Well, this would have catastrophic economic implications for Colombia. And so he immediately turned around, and I won't say completely turned around, but he definitely turned around. Some would say partially. I would say if it wasn't a 180-degree turn, it was probably close to a 170-degree turn. He said he will use the presidential jet from Colombia to fly Colombian citizens back down to Colombia. Now, it's not clear.
Yeah. Emergency 25% tariff on goods coming into, you just got to giggle about it. They just play, yeah. Okay, Trump. Okay, I'll meet you halfway. I'll take my jet. What's the difference? They're getting flyed in. They're getting flown in. What's the difference? It's a joke. All this back and forth, toying in the media, all this money spent, all this gas, and using these people as pawns. People understand what I'm saying. This thing go deep. I've been studying this thing since the 70s. I am telling you. This ain't nothing more than taking those people's land and their resources and moving them around the chessboard of the world. Because these gods who used to be here are out, and maybe they want the land. Maybe that's what's really going on in this case. We never hear the news about where they came from and really what's going on, like some boots on the ground. And what the redevelopment program is now, since all these millions of people over the last 5 or 6 years just been spattered across the world. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. Watch this. Watch this.
Says the new developments.
On Sunday, President Trump said he is ordering tariffs and visa restrictions on Colombia. The threat comes after the South American country's president said his government won't accept flights carrying migrants deported from the U.S. until the Trump administration creates a protocol that treats them with dignity. Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, says deportations from the U.S. will ramp up in the days ahead.
You're going to see the numbers steadily increase, the number of arrests nationwide as we open up the aperture. Right now it's concentrating public safety threats, national security threats.
On Face the Nation, Vice President J.D. Vance was asked if he supports the idea of conducting raids at schools or houses of worship, a move sharply criticized by the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops.
We are going to enforce immigration law. We're going to protect the American people.
As President Trump prepares for the second week of his second term in the White House.
So running your butt inside of a school, running your butt inside wherever, running your butt inside of a church. Hey, baby, this dude got the raid out. He's spraying. He coming to get you. And like I told you young kids about a few weeks ago, there is a new sheriff in town. All you gangs of kids running around looting these department stores the last 4 or 5 years, you better get your butt in school. You better sit your butt at home. You better figure it out. Because this administration ain't playing. They got an agenda. Oh yeah, they got a one world system they're working on. But to get there, they got to act out a certain way. And you ain't part of the act when they come get you. But people, look at this here. Let's look at the numbers. Well, let's go a little bit deeper into this. Trump announces retaliatory measures after Colombia blocks military deportation flights from U.S., right? President Trump said Sunday he would impose sweeping retaliatory measures against Colombia, including tariffs and visa sanctions, after denied entry to 2 U.S. military deportation flights. Okay, we got that. He on social. He's still on Truth Social, doing his thing. In response, Trump announced on Truth Social sweeping retaliatory measures that include tariffs on Colombian imports, visa sanctions on government officials and allies, enhanced custom inspections, and financial penalties as the U.S. accuses Colombia of violating its obligation to accept deported nationals. Gushing it out, making America great again. Hey, look, like I told y'all, we gonna get 25% of what we asked for. And it ain't gonna be pretty, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. But they're buying time. Look at this, look at this. Don't look at the tech, people. Don't cover the tech. Hey, what that man putting up on the poll? Oh my God, another 5G? Oh my God, all this radiation. Don't mind. Look at the immigrants. That's more important. Watch the news. Watch all these immigrants. That's more important. Keep your eyes on focused on that. Well, let me show you guys something. Today is January 26, 2025. Holla. And guess what? This is Trump's last birthday, 6/14/2024. Tell me why this comes out to 7/13. New subscribers, welcome. What is 713? Well, on July 13th of last year, Trump got hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania. They say he almost went to heaven. Wait a minute. Today's date, subtracted from Donald Trump's last birthday, comes out to Trump's day that he got hit in the head. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a joke, ain't it? How's that happen? Because they're going to speak in numbers. That's what they do. They let you know, I'm playing with you. I'm acting something out. But 99.9% of the world, they'll never figure it out. But watch this. Fight, all that. That's 7/13. That's July 13th. Making sense now? And here's my man, Gustavo Petro. That's his birthday. April 19th, 1960. Let's go. April 19th, 2024. He'll have a birthday very soon. Subtract that from today's date, 1/26/2025. You get 9 months and 7 days away from his birthday. Yes, from today's date to his birthday is exactly 9 months and 7 days ago. What is 97, Pearson? April 7th is the 97th day of the year. Isn't Trump the 47th president? Another coincidence? Okay, let's go. What you got for me, Pearson? There's Trump's birthday this year, 6/14/2025. And there's Gustavo's, the president of Colombia. That's his birthday next year, April 19, 2026. The difference is 44 weeks in 1 day. Who is the 44th president? That'd be Barack Obama, the one people believe is controlling everything behind the scenes. Man, that's deep, Pearson. Tell me more. Well, here you go. Colombia was founded on May 25th, 1794. May 25th, right? If you take May 25th, 2025, that's the anniversary of this year, versus today's date, versus inauguration day, the day that Trump got sworn in. That makes it 4 months and 5 days in between. Wow. So the anniversary that Colombia was founded is 4 months and 5 days away, and Trump used to be the 45th president? Pearson, this is crazy. I know it is. It's straight up crazy. But keep checking out my videos. Keep on subscribing. Make sure that you are locked in. Ring the bell. Make sure that you get your notifications. Make sure that you are subscribed, because they will take you off of here. They don't want you to know this stuff. And please share it. Well, Pearson, what's the point? The point is they're lying to us. They're setting up a one world system. And don't you think for 1 minute these other leaders who are being quote unquote bullied and punked out by our president, don't think they don't know what's up, because the Antichrist is telling them all what to do, and they're going to comply. Because they probably all involved in these secret societies, or they're scared out their britches. I guess you can't blame them. That's a lot of power in it. But the bottom line, they got a universal order they're setting up in secret. Yeah, that $500 billion and some, it's going to work. So until then, you just pay attention to this other kind of stuff. See, as they use these illegals as pawns for news. Breaking in stuff. They living in the street. They beating up police in New York. They ain't got no place to stay because there ain't enough housing. They're gonna have one illegal story after another. Watch, they're gonna flood this whole, and then it's probably gonna pop off this summer, and we're gonna be in a world of chaos. I got a pull from a video that I did last year. It's about a linchpin. We could see it this summer. I'm Friendship Pierce. If you like the channel, go there, Friendship Blue. Click on my portrait. If you want to help the channel, I appreciate it. Click on more. I have Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, Zelle. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a little help. That's it. I have a beautiful poetry book called Protect the Gift on Amazon. I also have a P.O. box, mail love offering if you can. I'm gonna clean up my computer as best as I can, oil it down, and clean off the screen so I don't get no more complaints. I love you guys. I might just keep posting videos forever. Yeah, and ever. That's a beautiful word, because that's what Jesus promised us if we get right. Forever, everlasting life. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.